Hey everyone, welcome back, and this is my review of Terra Formars, Episode 9. Sorry if I'm not moving around much like I usually do in my videos, but I just donated plasma, and my arm is in a lot of fucking pain right now. Luckily, I got paid $50 for it, but my arm's in a lot of pain right now. So yeah, I'm not going to be moving around that much in my at least this arm right here down there in these videos for a while. But anyways, I have to say I'm impressed with this episode. Granted, I want to say right now I liked the previous episode better because that's where we finally got Adolf's backstory and the pacing was really good with it. So it actually made me care about a character in the series. Something it has yet to do before the previous episode. Okay. This episode, however, dealt more with Adolf. And there's lots of things in the episode that made it really good. Probably my second favorite episode in the series so far. And then again, it's only the second good episode in the series. So, yeah. First off, the musical choice for this episode was so fucking good. Okay? Like, seriously, the musical choice was really good. They chose the perfect choir type music to really set the tone perfectly. Okay? And Adolf's dialogue in this episode I think was the best part. It was kind of confusing a little bit because in the previous episode he was begging for the roaches to kill him. But in this episode he's trying his damnedest to actually kill them. So that part is kind of confusing, but I'm able to look past that. Because the rest of the episode I thought was really fucking good, okay? So, yeah. So Adolf's dialogue, just how he's reciting fucking phrases from the Bible. And I don't usually like that, but for some reason the way he does it in this episode just screams of fucking badassery. Seriously, I really like Adolf. He's probably my favorite character in the series now. Actually, there's no probably about it. But then again, he doesn't really they don't really give me much they don't really give him much competition. So I think he's my favorite character by default because they don't really give much competition for that position. Okay? But that being said, so yeah, the music, the art, the animation's really good. Oh my god. Adolf's dialogue, further character development for Adolf. We also get a bit more on his backstory in this episode, which is that that woman who cheated on him that we learned about in the previous episode, he considered himself to be a monster, basically, okay? And when he fell in love with her, she basically showed him how to be human. And then he asks a very good question. If you're the one who taught me how to be human, showed me what it's like to be human, then why did you do something so animalistic? Referring to when she basically cheated on him, slept with another man, okay? And that's a very good question, and it really makes you sympathize with Adolf's character even more. So, yeah, Adolf has some really good writing here. Now, this series is not great, and at this rate, I think it still might make it on my top 5 or 10, whichever it's going to be, worst anime of the year list, okay? But that being said, in terms of individual episodes, this episode was really good, okay? Okay, if every single one of the episodes from here on out are like this, then it probably won't. I still can't see this series, of all series, beating last episode. But who knows, it could surprise me. And like I just said, if each of the episodes from here on out, episode 9, 10, 11, and 12, because I believe it's going to be 12 or 13 episodes, so maybe 13, are like this or better, then, it might not make the list, okay, because who knows? It all depends on how it plays out in the end. But overall, I did really enjoy this episode. If you've yet to see this week's episode of Terra Formars, if you have yet to drop the series, then go ahead, check it out. Like I said before, to me it's not as good as last week's episode, but I still thought it was pretty good. And I'm surprised, okay? For those you're aware, I reviewed all 8 of the previous episodes on my channel so far, and as of last week, I actually did review the OVA finally. And The only thing out of all of that was that was any good was last week's episode. So, yeah. So anyways, I can't wait for next week's episode, provided that it's going to retain this quality or get even better. Okay? But seriously, I have got to read the manga here, because if the manga's good, I could see myself loving it, because it has an amazing premise, I think. Okay? So anyways, overall, I hope you enjoyed this review, guys. See you after, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.